Today, I'm going to share with you one rule I regularly have clients break in order to get a good night's sleep. A good night's sleep is absolutely foundational to your health, and sometimes we got to break some rules to get there. I'm Lila, founder and lead clinician of the Virtual Natural Healing Clinic, a clinic that is positioned to help restore natural healing to the dynamic, dramatic, and effective modality it is, while helping people like you find their health and happiness. I believe that health and happiness are a birthright, and far too many people aren't claiming it. We have the Western medical model that I don't need to say anything about, but the world of natural healing on the other side has become confusing and chaotic. We're here to help people cut through the noise, give good, empowering, and educational information to help restore their health and their happiness. So, we all know, we've all heard that for a good night's sleep, for metabolic health, to maintain a healthy weight, all the things, we should eat within 3 hours of bedtime. And that is actually really good advice. That's a good rule to have in a perfect world. Most people who are struggling with health issues, though, do not live in this perfect world, and that is a rule that I regularly break. If I'm working with clients that are specifically having problems sleeping through the night, one thing I usually bring in is a pre-bed snack. This is something, I call it a meat pill, that you are eating right before bed to help bring some stability to your blood sugar overnight. When we aren't sleeping well, sometimes it's more important to do what works, to do what is going to get us a good night's sleep in the moment, than to worry about the ideal world, this idea no eating within 3 hours before bed. Because if we try and chase the ideal, we are actually going to miss the things that help us heal. And at the end of the day, it's not about following rules, it's about honoring where we are in our healing journey and what we specifically need to get back into balance. At the end of the day, there's no reward for following the rules, and there's no telling that these rules are going to work for everybody, which is why we have to bend and break them sometimes. So if you specifically are having trouble sleeping through the night and you've tried the not eating 3 hours before bed, that's great. Keep doing that. But what I want you to add in is a pre-bed snack to see if that brings the stability you need to sleep through the night. One of the common causes of continual waking through the night are blood sugar imbalances. Your blood sugar is spiking and dipping and causing this instability in your body that doesn't allow it to relax and go to bed, because that is a stressful process. So when we bring in this meat pill before bed, we can allow the body to have stability and sleep through the night. Eventually, we can get to the place where we don't need it. It is a tool to help on the healing journey. Now, it is important to consider what we are eating before bed. For most people, I recommend something that is fat and protein, and my number one go-to is nut butters. Think pumpkin seed butter, macadamia nut butter, almond butter. A spoonful of nut butter before bed is easy enough to digest, small enough to consume. It's quick, it's convenient, and it tastes good. So that is the thing I have the most success with. You could also do something like a turmeric milk, golden milk latte with coconut cream and collagen. That's another really good idea. You could do a couple bites of chia seed pudding. You could also do just like a piece of turkey. The goal is we want it to be small, easy to digest. We're not trying to eat a big meal right before bed or give our body too much to deal with. We're just giving it enough to stay stable over the night. Now, for a very small subset of my population, we have to go carbs. So if you try the meat snack with a fat and protein and it doesn't work, I want you to change course and try like a bite of unsweetened oatmeal. Something that is simple and nourishing and may be what you need in the journey. Now, what I hope you understand from this video is that the healing journey is so individualized and unique, and generic health advice out there doesn't cover where you're at or what you need in the moment. So sometimes we have to let go of the rules that are, usually good and there to help us and find what actually helps us heal. I would love to know if you're struggling with your sleep. If you have any other specific questions, I can answer. And if you try this, let me know how it goes. I'm Lila from the Virtual Natural Healing Clinic. Please subscribe, follow along, and reach out if you have any questions.